When do babies start talking? It's such a joyful moment when your baby speaks that first precious word. But when should that happen? And should you worry if your baby doesn't speak as early as other children? At what age do babies start talking? Many new parents have these questions. Most babies say their first words sometime between 12 and 18 months of age. However, you'll start to hear the early stages of verbal communication shortly after birth. From birth to 3 months, babies make sounds, there's smiling and cooing. Once your baby hits 6 months, you may hear more speech like babbling. As your baby grows, you can expect these early speech milestones. Between birth and 3 months, babies make cooing noises. Between 4 and 6 months, babies laugh, giggle and make playful sounds. By 12 months old, babies make longer strings of sounds like ba 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 or da 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 or me me me. At 12 to 18 months old, many babies start using single words. They name familiar people and objects, such as mama, dada, ball and cat. Typically, right before that 1-year mark, babies experiment with different sounds, and then you might hear a few words. But don't worry if your baby is not forming complete words by age 1. Sometimes the babbling continues well into the next year of life, with pointing and gesturing, which is okay because your baby is still communicating. After age 1, parents should watch for yearly speech milestones. By 12 to 18 months, babies should be able to say single words. By age 2, child should be able to use 2-word phrases, such as dog sit and mommy go. By age 3, child has words for almost everything and speaks 3-word phrases. Each year after that, children should form longer and longer sentences. How many words should an 18-month-old and 2-year-old say? At 18 months old, babies may say anywhere between 10 to 50 words. If your child has not hit that mark, you don't necessarily need to worry. Children develop at different rates. Instead of focusing on a specific word count for each age, consider, is your child's vocabulary growing? Are they learning more words each week? If you're seeing continuous growth, that's an indicator that speech is going well. Talk with your pediatrician if your child does not speak about 50 words by age 2. What factors affect your baby's ability to talk? Sometimes language development is delayed if your baby has certain medical issues or diagnoses, such as autism spectrum disorder, cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, hearing impairment. Environment also plays a factor in speech development. If children are not brought up with a rich exposure to language, where people interact with them often, they may be late talkers.